Back in January, we launched our verse for the year. It comes from Isaiah chapter 40. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. Life can often leave us feeling tired and weary. It can feel like we're just clinging on. And so I know many of us have been refreshed by this verse as we've come back to the Lord, the one who made us and who loves us and who is right there with us every step of the way. As we've gone through this year, my sense is that many of us, me included, are realizing how easy it is to slip into self-reliance. Often our weariness and exhaustion come from having tried to keep everything going in our own strength. At the same time, there can be a weariness that comes from our experience of church. A sense that there is a mismatch between what we believe and how we behave. A sense that the love of Christ that we profess has somehow not transformed our love for one another. And it's within this context that I want to share with you a vision for the future. It's a vision centered on Christ, a vision where we increasingly know and enjoy the transforming love of Jesus. It's His love that meets our deepest fears and brings healing to our deepest pain. It's His love that reassures us that we are forgiven and accepted. It's His love that will never let us down through all the pain and turmoil of life. It's His love that sustains us until we find rest in Him and are safely home with Him forever. And so, individually and together, we can imagine a future where we increasingly know the love of Christ, a love that led Him willingly to lay down His life on the cross that we might be with Him forever. As we experience that love, wouldn't it well up in us like a fountain overflowing into the lives of others? Jesus Himself says in John chapter 13, "Just as I have loved you, you also are to love one another." This is not about us trying harder in our own strength. Even youths will grow tired and weary. Rather, it's about the love of Christ so transforming our hearts that His love wells up within us, spilling over into others. And so, even as we know and enjoy the transforming love of Christ, we make that love known to others in a way that reflects His love for us. In the way we welcome people with kindness. In the way we use our words and our time and resources, seeking the best for others. And the subtle things that all combine to create an atmosphere, a vibe, an ethos, a culture within a church. And in a way that spills over into our local community and into a world so starved of love. As we enter into this new season, we're not seeking to lay out a detailed strategy for lots of new things we're going to do. We're not asking the church family to try harder or be busier. That might feel a little uncomfortable for some of us, especially if we're used to a certain kind of activism. Instead, we're asking if you would join us in pursuing Christ, the one who's at the heart of our new vision. May I invite you to know and enjoy the transforming love of Jesus and to make that love known to others for His glory. It's the love of Jesus that is at work in each of us. He invites us into His life by knowing and enjoying His transforming love. Jesus said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." My prayer for us all is that by rediscovering the rest that Jesus offers, we might be transformed. It is only then that we will be equipped to live for His glory as we seek to make His love known to others. That's the vision we're laying before you this autumn. I don't know where it may take us in the future or how the love of Christ will transform us. But I do know there will be a joy, a love and a refreshment that does not come from us, but rather from Christ. and He alone will get the glory.